This is 4 Mile Creek, and as you can see, that's the water out there. Whoops, as I trip over a rock. It's coming hard and fast because of all this rain. Got some great big rocks here. Man, it's running hard. Wrong, this is the Arkansas. This isn't 4 Mile Creek. But isn't it beautiful? I can't believe there's still this much water. That'd be fun to raft on. Not for me, though. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Sunday and is having a great weekend at that. Well, today we're going to work on something a little bit different. We're going to be working on tiny treetops, rose or thyme. Yeah, so I'm about to the halfway part. Basically, I haven't started this great big basket over here yet, but hey, we're getting there. We are getting there. And I did my own DMC conversion. These are the calls for weeks dye works and DMC, and it also gives you a DMC equivalent. So some of them I had, and some of them I just threw in. And this, I don't think is 16 count. It might be. It looks more like 14 count to me. So, I was going to try to tell you, but I wasn't real sure on what it was. I got to get my paper or we're going to be messed up because I just can't do this from looks. I'm okay, but I'm not that okay. So how's everybody doing? Thank you everybody for joining my live yesterday. I appreciate it. Oh, the color I'm using is 420. And I'm about out of this 420. I'm sure I've got some someplace else because I've used 420 several times in other projects, not just Blackbird. Yeah, this stitches up like 14 count. This might be that bottom piece that I had for, that's all I've gotten done. That bottom piece for Quaker Samplings 3. I had a big piece of it, and I didn't need all of it. So when I finally reached the bottom of it, I just chopped off the bottom. And still had 2 or 3 inches, so I got a great big piece. Yesterday was kind of nuts. It rained all day long. And it was still raining when I went to bed at 1 o'clock. And I woke up this morning, and it wasn't still raining. It just, it looked like it had rained. Let me bring it in just a bit here. get you where I need to be. And then you can see what I'm stitching. I worked on the Little Bird Quaker by Modern Folk Embroidery yesterday. Not much else. I worked on the koi a little bit more, after the live, but I just had to do something different. But that's okay. Sometimes I switch projects in the middle of the day just because I don't want to get tired of it, you know what I mean? This is a good book. This is from the Sewing Club book by Blackbird. Just absolutely lovely. I love this book. You just want to hug everything in it. It just looks so old-fashioned and things. I can't remember when I started this. I never remember or write down when I start things. The only thing I have to go by is my videos. So, yeah. But that's the only way I do keep track. But I wanted to do Counted today. I just needed to do something totally different. I went looking for my the new autumn book by Blackbird. I don't know what I did with it. It's here somewhere. It's hiding out. And since it's a book and it's real slick on the outside, it tends to slip right underneath all the bags. Yeah, it's special. Or else I have put it in another bag and I don't know where it's at. Because I wanted to start that little bird sampler. Because I think I have enough colors now. What do you think? Yeah. I probably have 12 of everything to start with. So, whoops. Did I do that right? Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's make sure. I have to figure out where I'm at. Yeah, I'm convinced this is 14 count. It's very easy to stitch on. I bought some 14 count in the very, very beginning. And I like stitching on it every once in a while. What is the problem here? Oh, I see what's going on. All right. I thought I was doing it wrong, but I'm not. I'm not. It's a pretty gold color. It'll be lovely for all my autumn stitches. Haven't made any plans, but, we're already to August. Unbelievable. Last year, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, it snowed in August. About the second week of August for some reason. It feels like that out there today. Is that the way that looks? Okay. Carrying right on. We'll just speed right along. So, no grand plans for the rest of the year. I was going to do a whip parade today, but, it's like, oh, that's going to take longer than 5 minutes. Maybe not. Because, see, when I do a whip parade, I have to separate everything out into categories. Like pre-stamped cross stitch, counted cross stitch, and, yeah. And beaded cross stitch. Dagnabbit. Sorry, guys. We're getting there. Hang on. Let me back you out. Whoops. And then I bring you forward more. Like that helped where I was stitching, huh? Not? But I bought some 14 count in the very beginning because I wasn't real sure on what I would like to do. And then I got to 16 count and went, that's it. I can see it. It's great. I can work on it. These letters are nice and easy compared to some I've done. Those Bristol orphanage sampler ones, they're a little, there's more stitching to them is what I mean. They're not that they're complicated, they're just different. They have lots more stitching going on than, say, these letters. And of course they're bigger. I'm just ready to do something else. Just don't know how to explain it. I'm not ready exactly to start something else. I just need to move along here and stitch on something different than Christmas and what I've been stitching on. But I must have put like 4 or 5 threads into my coil last night. It doesn't seem like I'm making any progress at all, but it's getting there piece by piece. And my daughter's not going to make it this weekend to what do you call it, to what do you call the word, weed whack the yard because it is soaking wet out there. There's 2 puddles on each side of my car. I have to wade through water just to get to my car, which is pretty unheard of. And while I was doing the live, I got an alert saying there was a flash flood warning. So, out until, a certain time. I don't remember what time it was, but that never really bothers us. I mean, the problem comes in is when you got campers up there in the mountain part of it, and they can't get away, because there are creeks that run through the mountain. Don't ask me what they're called, because I haven't got no idea. We're close to the Arkansas, and that's where I take you, and the water is really, really fast. That's the Arkansas, but I don't know what these other things are. I'm trying to keep that out of the way here so I can not stitch it. So anyway, I was going to do a whip parade, and getting that all together is kind of a nightmare. And it would be probably a 3-hour video. Just on what I started this year, or worked on this year. Yeah. Because we got a few things out there. Just a couple. And I was watching, I think it's Crosshatch. I think that's her name. I don't know her name exactly. I can't remember, dear. Crosshatch Stitching or Stitchery. She's got blonde hair. She has all kinds of country stuff, the kind her house looks like a museum. All country stuff. It's just gorgeous. And she has lots of projects, but she was working on the Hawk Run Hollow series. So she's got, I think, one close to being done. But her stuff is just beautiful. So she was going through what she had taken to the framer and what, she was working on. Yeah, it just makes me jealous. I wish that I was that type of person that could do like one little, like the Christmas house series or any of those series. And I love the Hawk Run Hollow things, but, no. I'm not that consistent. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm using 2 strands too, by the way. Just so I don't forget. Gotta see what the top of that end. Okay, that's what I thought. Such a pretty little thing. Just a tiny looking little sampler. I work on it every once in a while. I do like the one Willing Hands. I think it's also in this book. But it'll be pretty when it's done. I have to go into town. I'm going to leave Molly here because it's so much water. I don't want her wet and in the car. It's not real cold or hot. It's like 57. It's only supposed to get to 63, which I doubt that it'll make. Whoops, I missed the whole thing. Let's try again. I love when I do that. It's just so special. Do I go? Yeah, I do. Okay, just checking. Oh, jeez. And it's an easy pattern to follow. I like these little ones from Blackbird. I just wish I had the materials to match. See if I'm doing this right. Okay. Couldn't see where I was at. And sometimes when you look at this fabric, it makes your eyes go weird. But we got it. I thought about doing that little, I don't know, it's a bird on a little round box on in the autumn book that I've wanted to do. I don't know that I do or don't have the thread to go with it. But I was going to take a piece of that, what do you call it? Linen that I got, at the thrift store. And see how it would stitch up. I'm going to use DMC, I think. Sorry, I need a drink of coffee. A piece of linen and do the thing, and then I'm going to tea dye it. Since it's not a big pattern, it's maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit bigger than this hoop, and this is a 6-inch hoop, so depending on the count of that linen, which I'm not real sure, we'll see. I think it's about this big. I'm just kind of guessing. Because I can't tell if that's 18, not 18. If it'll be like 14, 16, or 18 count, it'll just depend how it stitches up. And just see how it stitches. But then I'm just going to dye it pretty fast in a coffee tea thing. And see how that comes out. If you do it after you've stitched it, and I'll be using DMC hopefully, so it'll be color fast, if you will. Oh, for pity's sake. So we'll see if my plan comes to fruition. If I can find the stupid book, it's probably in a bag somewhere. You know, I probably was showing it or something and shoved it in another bag. So I'll have to go through all the stuff. Oh, crap. Did it again. I haven't done this in so long on camera. It's just kind of weird. We about got this M done. I've got a snag on my thumb here, and it keeps grabbing the material. And do you think I could remember to stop and file that off? No, it would be too easy. Okay, do I have to have? Yes, I do. So I may or may not do a whip parade. I might wait like I normally do until end of the year and do it. So we'll see. We'll see. I like this because it's long and skinny. See, this is the bottom of the material. I watch Jean Ferris. She's always a wealth of information. She's kind of like Nicola. And all the others that have been stitching for half their lifetime. I took a big break, you know, from stitching. And just within the past 3 or 4 years, decided that's what I wanted to do, so. It's so much cleaner and neater and, you know. Sometimes I like to get out the glue and make a mess, but not very often. Not very often. I must have had to take that out. I don't know what's going on there. Isn't that a pretty blue? I think it's, what is it, 8? I don't know. Numbers. Let's see. 3765 is what color that blue is. It's pretty. It reminds me of 828. Yep, 3765. We're about to use it up too. Going through some thread here. See? But I think it's more of a darker royal blue. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I don't know. Oh yeah, I got the 9 to do. I was like, I didn't know if I had any numbers left to do, but I guess you have to finish those numbers. Huh? Whoa, because there's some motifs alongside of it. Crap. Will you come out of there? And I have my threads in one of my little plastic bags. I only bought like, I think there was 10 in there, maybe. And I've only used them a few times. Well, I've given some away, but, you know. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm not consistent. I just can't. Keep up with things. And I'm not one to put all my threads on bobbins or thread drops. I just throw them in the bag with it. They're lucky they get there, you know. What are you doing, Molly? Will you lay down? Just trying to get to the top, but I got that blanket there and... Cripe. She's not real happy. I got a 28 count needle in it. Kind of small here. Yeah, I got to run into town and get my check and then go to the grocery store and get it cash, because as we know, the banks aren't open today. So that means tomorrow I'll have to go pay my rent and go put the rest of the money in my bank before I go to work, because I have to work 10 to 6 tomorrow. So let's see if we can do that, I swear. Last week, as you remember, I was having a few kidney issues, I guess. I don't know. Drank all that cranberry juice. We're good. I do like the taste of cranberry juice. I like the, what do you call them? Ocean spray the best. Because they mix it with other fruit. I like that. And it is the best. And some of that different, by different people. Cranberry juice I just mix with Sprite or 7. I don't like 7-Up anymore. I used to love 7-Up. Yeah, not so much. We used to put ice cream in 7-Up when I was a kid. Not much. I haven't done that in a long time, put ice cream in any kind of soda. I like vanilla ice cream in orange soda, though, but I don't want to have to buy a whole 6-pack of orange soda, because that won't be happening. Didn't watch much on Netflix last night. Just see where I'm at. Okay, cool. 3. I think this will be the last of the crazy numbers here. See what I mean? It keeps catching. Now I don't want to go looking for a nail file. It's over there somewhere on my utility, what do you call it, end table, because it's got everything I use all the time. Thread, books, pen, nail polish, crap that I use all the time. Oh, come on. Then I got to go back and do all this border work, because, yeah, it's a piece of work. It's not hard, it's just that, didn't feel like doing that. I know, it's a Blackbird. I should just, oh, for pity's sake. Really? Seriously. There I am, talking again and messing up. Went to the wrong side. And you're probably asking yourself why I'm not using my needle threader, because this is such a fine-eyed needle that if I put that needle threader in there and try to pull the thread through, it'll break that needle for sure. I've had it happen. Okay, let's get to the other side, dork. Crap. Really? Okay. We'll get it. I promise. We just got to go back one extra stitch. I tried to go down in there, but it didn't work. And now we got to thread this again. There we go. Okay. One more time. We're going to finish this. Oh, so help me. Where is it? See, I had to go over one. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. It's not bad once you get going. So no grand plans for this week at all. Just kind of chilling. It was so nice to go to bed with it raining last night. Slept like a rock. Because this doesn't happen, like I said. And ever since I said, oh no, it doesn't rain all day. Yeah, it's been raining like that. Yeah, it's insane. Alright, we got it done. So we're all the way across on that. And then there's like, let me show the picture. It'll be easier. So we're right here, and then you got motifs, and then your initials, and then motifs. All the way across. So I don't think this is going to be very big. But I know I definitely have enough material, you know, out here to get all the way across. I just love that material that it's on. So I might even tea-dye this one. I don't know. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. And that way you'll get all of my videos. And we will see you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Have a good rest of your weekend. See you later. Keep stitching.